Cheri Shible, 54 from Marquette, Michigan.
And my name's Cheri Shible. We're married, also from Marquette, Michigan.
And
And what?
how old are you?
70.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know people lived that long. You were wearing something called the NewGait device.
Mm-hmm.
And so, can you tell me what your thoughts are on that device?
I call it my rubber band suit.
It is that, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
And so how has that been helpful for you when you are walking?
It's easier to walk with it on.
Okay.
It's so hard to say.
Do you feel more secure when you have the suit on?
Yeah.
So your fear of falling is decreased?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Do you feel it helps you to stand taller?
Oh yeah. I stand a lot taller.
Okay. And so this suit has allowed you to go from spending time in your wheelchair to what kinds of things have you been able to do since you first got your suit?
I wear the suit sometimes when we go grocery shopping, and I can push the grocery cart and walk to the store, and if I get tired, we have a stool that I can take breaks on.
So you also had said you've worn it going to appointments, doctor appointments?
Oh yeah.
And what's their reaction when they see you suddenly walk in for the first time where you hadn't been able to walk in a number of years like that?
The neurologist, Dr. Peterson, because we wore the suit in there so she could see it. She wanted to see how Cheri walked down the hallway. And so she did one of those, I'll go down to the other end of the hall and let's see how you do. And she watched Cheri walk down and back. And she was pleased that Cheri had something that she could use to keep her goals for getting better on target.
My mobility was limited, and when I walked, I had a lot of trouble walking, and I didn't go very far, it didn't accomplish anything. I didn't feel like.
You first came to see me as a patient. You had not walked far or much because of, again, limitations of balance and instability and some fear of walking and being out and about. So we were literally living in our wheelchair.
Yeah.
And so when we first put you in the NewGait device, we were able to use a standing frame, for which we have a photograph and some video of you using, which gave you a greater base of support, thoracic support, so you could stay upright. And the thing that the NewGait allowed for me to do was to influence where your legs were moving and in what manner.
It's easier to walk with it on.
So that was a wonderful transformation. We also saw your posture change, where no longer were you needing to look down at your feet to see what they were doing, but suddenly you were able to raise your head and look around and take in the environment. You two have been a huge inspiration for me, because each time I see you, I could see continued growth in your balance and mobility and your postural changes. So that was a huge eye-opener for me to be able to see the power of the NewGait transform lives.
I can tell from some of the improvements in the way she's moving around that someday we'll get there. There's a lot of other challenges that are part of that. I think the suit has given us, both of us, a lot of hope for the future, as long as we can maintain some type of consistency in continuing to use the suit.